Former Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe will be buried at the National Heroes Acre, a state monument in Harare. The decision comes after reports that the family, including his widow Grace, were at odds with government regarding the location. But when that will happen is still uncertain. Mugabe's nephew, Leo Mugabe, told the SABC earlier today that the actual burial may take place even next week. Meanwhile, dignitaries are arriving in the capital, Harare. SABC Foreign editor Sophie Mokoena is there and joins us now. A very good evening to you. Take us through what's happened so far and the clarification of what's going to happen regarding Mugabe's burial.
Well, it's not clear yet, but the agreement was that he will definitely be buried at the Heroes Acre. In terms of time, it's not clear yet. Secondly, the dignitaries have started arriving, as you have indicated, and amongst them, the former President of the Republic of South Africa, Thabo Mbeki, whom we spoke to earlier on, asking him about his views about the mixed reaction to former President Mugabe's legacy. Let's take a listen at what former President Thabo Mbeki had to say about the former President Robert Mugabe.
Me and others, as younger people that generation and his generation had brought up. So indeed there was that relationship. We'd worked with him as a political senior. But I think because he was so happy with the outcome of the work they'd done in terms of bringing us up, he was also very happy to interact with us very freely as equals. As a result of which I've been saying that, for instance, I could raise anything with the president, and he'd always treat me very seriously, and we'd discuss anything and everything. So it was a very, very an important relationship for me, but I think also an important relationship for our struggle. This is a period of mourning. President Mugabe said this, that a period of mourning in this country until the president is laid to rest. I think for now, let's respect that. I think it's important for all of us that we carry this particular period with the necessary dignity. Afterwards, we can discuss. We can discuss all of these matters with people who want to discuss about Zimbabwe, and I'll be very glad to engage them on those issues. But as for now, I think let's respect the fact that this is a period of mourning.
Can you talk to us more about the dignitaries who are continuing to arrive in the country, as well as what's taking place at Rufaro Stadium as former President Robert Mugabe's body lies in state there?
Well, many people turned up today again, all of them eager to view the body of the former president. Later on, most of the senior dignitaries and people from Zimbabwe, they went to the Blue Roof. We are expecting that tonight there's going to be a service at the Blue Roof where many leaders will again visit the house. We also know that the former president of the Republic, Jacob Zuma, is expected to arrive later tonight, while President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to arrive tomorrow morning. The other issue that I want to talk about is the problem of electricity in Zimbabwe. We visited Highfields, a place where former President Mugabe spent most of his time, and that's where he cut his teeth in terms of the political activities. We were told by elderly people, particularly those neighbors of former President Mugabe while he was still in Highfield, saying that they are sad that they won't be able to follow the funeral and the information because normally they don't have electricity from 4 a.m. until 10 p.m. in the evening. And therefore, many people here in Zimbabwe are very, very, very aggrieved. Back to you, Zinga.
Sophie Mokoena, SABC's foreign editor, giving us an update from Harare there. We have a team on the ground making sure you're constantly updated with the events leading up to former President of Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe's funeral.